up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel again. This is American Dilly, okay? And if you are listening to us on the podcast, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who is doing that, man. The podcast viewership, or however they choose to say that, man, that is raising in the last couple days. That has been going up. I really truly appreciate all y'all. But if you are a return viewer to our YouTube channel, man, thank you so much once again. As I said before, subs are up. We are over 11,000 now, and we are doing big things, and that is all because of y'all, man. That is because of y'all and the community that we have built that is American Dilly, man. Now look, if y'all are watching, man, I can see y'all. If y'all are watching from the YouTube channel, man, you can see that the Dilly Saloon is in shambles right now. It is a mess because we got brand new merchandise in, and if you are just listening and you can't see, you might want to click on over to the YouTube channel. And if not, take my word for it. Take my word for it. Go down to the description section. Check out our apparel store because we got brand new t-shirts. That's right. And we're just doing it, man. I'm packaging them, I'm selling them, I'm shipping them out to you, all with my bare hands, man. All with my bare hands. We put them together, we get all the materials, and then this is what we've come up with, man. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. So on today's show, we got some hot topics, man. We got some hot topics on today's show. Not to be confused with the store that my daughter has fallen in love with at the mall. That has changed a lot since we got it. Since we were young, right? That store has changed so much. It's like a trendy hippie spot now. But it used to be dark and demonic. Anyway, jumping into the hot topic that is Ryan Upchurch today, man. Ryan Upchurch. It was a sad day for Creek Squad, man. He posted a video saying that this was going to be his last one for a while. This was going to be his retirement video, or however people are choosing to phrase it, okay? The man said that he needed a break. The man has said that he needs a break. He wants to recharge his batteries, and he would like to focus on more things that are just, you know, worth his time, other than being on the internet and having these randos, these random people attacking him for really just doing what he's been doing for, what is it, almost 10 years now? He's been doing this stuff. Who knows, man? Who knows? And is he wrong for it? I don't know, Creek Squad. You be the judge of it. In my opinion, I don't think he is, man. I don't think he's wrong at all, because I grew up in an era, man, where musicians made music and then they toured and they promoted their music, and then at the end of the day, we didn't hear from them for a while until they created another album, and then they came out and promoted that one. And so we enjoyed the content that we got when they were doing the promotion runs, and then we missed them when they were gone, but we knew that they were recharging their batteries to bring us something better than they did before. Upchurch, on the other hand, never stopped working. Album after album after album, Billboard charting albums, man. He was just creating this huge fan base that spans millions of people deep, man. Multi-millions of people deep that just relate to this man's music, resonate with this man's music. You can go on YouTube, you can go anywhere and see the amounts of people that this man has impacted, all by himself. No record label, no help from the industry. In fact, he's exposed the industry. He has done so much for the culture, and he has done so much for hip-hop in general, that I think this man should be renowned as one of the best rappers out there, okay? People might disagree with me based on his lyrical talents or whatever, but I will say from the South, he is one of the best, man. He came up, you know, we had a long run of Southern white boys that were doing it, man. We did. We had Haystacks. We you know, people like that were just giving us what they needed to give us. And we were relating to it. Well, Upchurch broke the mold, man, when he came out. He gave us something that was just phenomenal, man. So I know his fan base. I know everybody is definitely going to miss what they're seeing from him. I know they are. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, though. He said we will be getting more music. That was a relief to me watching the video. He said we will be getting more music, and he will drop it whenever he feels that he needs to drop it, when it's ready. Boom. Here we go. Going back to that mold of an artist recharging his batteries and getting on it. Okay, he said he got tired of, look at all the scandals, man. Look at all the scandals that this man had to face, man. He had women pretending that they were into him just so they could get music from him. He had other women pretending to be into him just so they could get celebrity status from him. He's had multiple slews of rappers trying to get close enough so they could copy the formula or try to take a little bit of the fan base or the empire that he is built, that is Creek Squad. And it's just not working. Time and time again, it just doesn't work. And they get upset, and then he has to go into battle, blah, blah, blah. He's an awesome battle rapper, though, so I will say, man, he shuts him down. But still, it weighs on a person's soul. It definitely weighs on a person's soul to a purest level. And when he's saying that he just wants to have a normal life, man, he doesn't want to leave his hometown. He wants to, he loves the place that he grew up in, man. So he just wants to give back to the community and do all that. I don't see a problem with that. What I do see a problem with is people feeling that because he is in the status that he is, he's a piece of property and they can just take what they want. That's not true. A lot of people are going to say, well, that's what he asked for when he jumped into this career. It's not either. That's why a lot of Hollywood celebrities, man, they move to the hills after they make their millions. You know what I'm saying? They move to the hills. They get surrounded by other celebrities because they don't have to worry about other people dealing with the same problems, peeping in the windows or trying to get an autograph at 10:30 at night when you're just trying to lay up with the lady. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is at the end of the day. Now, going further from that, his number one fan, whom I didn't know this guy's name was actually Gobble. Okay, but he goes by that daggone burr, whatever, Gobble. I thought he was just getting a clever nickname made up, so they could roast him. But no, apparently that's the name he goes by. This guy took to the internet and said that he's the reason he scared Upchurch off the internet. He's the reason why Upchurch is retiring and he won. Well, that's funny. Why would you put that out after the man said that he's done? That's like running a race, but the other guy who was running the race said, hey, I'm not doing it today. You just gonna say you won? That's like showing up to a softball game and the other team doesn't show up. Did you win? Yeah, man, maybe, I guess. I don't know, technically. But ultimately, what did you win from it? If you look at this guy's channel, man, and everything he's doing, he's trying to replicate a little bit of Upchurch, man. He doesn't do music, so he tries to talk to people who do music, and he tries to get in the scene and do all that. But ultimately, he just wants a channel where people hear him. And mental illness, man, mental illness is a serious thing wrecking America right now, especially with the social media network and everything. Everybody's seeing all this stuff, and everybody just feels that, I get it, man. Everybody's life is worth something, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody wants to watch your life. You have to accept that. That's just how it is, man. And if you have a little bit of this success or this fame in it, then ride what you get, and be thankful. But don't hate on another man just because he's doing it a little better than you, or he's where you want to be. You get what did my grandmother used to say, man? You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Yeah, man. Be kind. Be kind, and you will see that the world will move for you in tenfold. God gives people blessings. But don't accuse people of being, in elite social groups and panning together against your mayor and doing all this nonsense, because seriously, at the end of the day, you just sound like a quackpot in your house. This guy's got kids. He's got a wife, man. He needs to learn how to just enjoy them. He said that because of all the stuff between him and Upchurch, it made rifts for his kids going to school and things like that. Yeah, man, because daddy's a crackpot. Daddy's a crackpot online saying a bunch of crazy stuff, and a bunch of their peers probably are fans of this man that daddy's bad-mouthing, saying stuff that he's just talking out his ass. He has no clue what he's talking about. So that's just that guy, man. That's that guy. As I said, man, salute to Upchurch for finding peace and being able to just take a step back from it all. I know it's got to be hard, man, because he built something so tremendous. But being able to take a step back from it, man, recharge those batteries, get your mind right, and come back and give us the content that you want to. You know what I mean? That's just a big thing. But jealousy out there right now is just reeking. It's reeking, man, through everybody, man. Jealousy is just. I'm not even on a huge level, but small levels of jealousy. And I get those messages from time to time, people saying different things, and you got to have a tough skin to do things like this, man. You got to have a tough skin to put your opinion out there, because everybody's got an opinion. Opinions are like assholes, man. Everybody's got one. You know what I'm saying? And if you think your fart stinks, man, somebody else is going to think theirs stinks a lot worse. So, that's just how it goes. But there's another dude out there, man. There's another dude out there that he kind of rubbed me wrong, man. He kind of rubbed me wrong. I was watching his little altercations back and forth with Upchurch, man, and it started over the music, I guess. Because he wanted to pursue music, man. He wanted to be a rapper, but obviously this guy's rap music just is horrible. Okay, the guy goes by, what is his name? Heavy Duty Country. His music's horrible, man. He has no cadence. He has no clue how to put words on a beat. It's just horrible. It's horrible. He's making that country rap that people were making before somebody like Upchurch came out, back when it was just cookie cutter and everybody was just saying words that rhymed on the beat, I'm drinking beer in my truck and I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I got cowboy boots so I must be country. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff just doesn't hold merit to the music and the quality that a lot of these other guys are putting out right now. You know what I'm saying? The Lax, the Moonshine Bandits, Upchurch, you know what I'm saying? Dusty Lee, like Savannah Dexter, Jelly Roll, Struggle. God, Jesus, I can go on and on and on. I can go on and talk about artists that are actually putting their heart and soul in this music and making good music that we can relate to, because it's music like that we can relate to. That's why I love Southern rap. I love Southern rap because I relate to it, man. They talk about where I'm from and different things like that. And it's just like listening to country music. That's why I like country music, because I can relate to the stories that they tell. And I know I'm not the only one. I know there's plenty of people out there, but Upchurch built a fan base of over 1 million people, man. 1 million people waiting for this man's music, and 1 million people wanting to see a video that this man would put out, or an opinion. They really enjoyed seeing his opinions, and I did too, man. Sometimes, you know, there'd be funny stories. Sometimes they'd be just make you think stories. But regardless, it was all in that network, man. It was all in that Creek Squad community that we were enjoying. But this guy, Heavy Country, can't get that. He couldn't break into it. Okay, he wanted to make music with Upchurch. That went south. So once that went south, you know, he started talking about, oh, this guy owes me money, or he's cheated me out of something, blah, blah, blah. He didn't cheat you out of nothing, dude. The talent wasn't there. You can see the talent is not there. Okay? Watch your music videos. Go back and watch your music videos. Now look, you got a little success off these propaganda these propaganda videos and stuff that you're making, you know what I'm saying? But as I said, this guy rubs me wrong, man. He rubs me wrong on so many levels, because being a pro-American is not bashing everything that goes on around you. Now, if you want to talk about politics and stuff, that's a story for another day, man. And I'm sure we agree on a lot of levels about politics. But at the end of the day, bashing people based on what they look like or what they sound like or where they came from, that's not American. Not in my books. Okay? Not in my books. And if he was ever in the military, or he joined the military and went in, as I have, he would see that we work with a lot of people, man. We work with a lot of races, a lot of creeds, a lot of religions, a lot of sexual orientated. It does not matter what these people's preferences are or what they do when the shit pulls in and they go home to their families. I do not care about that. What I care about is, can the job be done, and do you work the hardest that you can work, man? Because that is the pride of the service. That is the pride of the job that we have to do. This guy turns around, for somebody being so anti-Hillary Clinton and anti-left and anti all this stuff, pulled a play right out of Hillary Clinton's playbook. Nobody liked it when she got on stage and said, everybody who supports Donald Trump is a deplorable. Nobody liked that. Nobody liked it, for good reason. You cannot generalize people based on one thing that they like. This guy turns around, all of Upchurch's fans, talking to Creek Squad, all of you are pedophiles because you support Upchurch. And I feel that he's a pedophile because he did a song with Little Boosie. That makes no sense. That makes no sense, to generalize millions of people based on one song that was created by two artists, okay? It just makes no sense. Now, the backstory of that is, of course, Little Boosie being the person he is, man. He's a superstar, okay, in the Southern rap world, trap rap, whatever you choose to, you know, the bottom. He's been gutter, he's grinding, he's doing all this stuff, man. I grew up listening to Boosie. I really like his music. Little Boosie decided that he was going to, you know, buy some strippers to come to his son's birthday party, man. Now, his son's young, man. His son is young. And it might have not been the father of the year move in a lot of households, but in his, I cannot speak. But to have, you know, strippers come to his son's birthday party and show his son a good time, that doesn't make the man a pedophile. Not on any circumstance. And heavy duty country, if you hear this, or if anybody tells you about this, seriously, dude, when was the first time you saw your first set of hoo-has? When was the first time that you looked at a picture of a woman, or you looked at a woman, you know, in a bikini or something like this, and you realized, like, damn, I like women. Maybe this guy doesn't like women. I don't know. But I can remember I was about 10 years old going in Grandpa's workshop, seeing them Playboy calendars that Granny bought him every year hanging up. And I was like, I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? I know what I like. And we didn't have the internet back then, man. We didn't have any of that. We didn't have the means to, I didn't go to a strip club probably until I was like 18 and I could take myself there. You know what I'm saying? And down south, let me tell you, down south the strip club culture is heavy, man. It's a lot different than if you go up north and things like that. The strip club culture is heavy down there. So once again, speaking on the cultures and the different backgrounds of people, you cannot label somebody one thing just because of one series of events. That makes no sense. Also, to be somebody who's against cancel culture, Heavy Duty Country is against cancel culture, but yet turned around and tried to get Upchurch canceled because he feels that he said some racist terms? And it didn't work for Morgan Wallen, and it didn't work for Upchurch. You're not going to get him canceled off something like that. So what does he do? He turns around then and says that the man's working with BLM. Well, what is it, man? Is he a racist or is he a sympathist? What is it? You can't be both. And just because Little Boosie supports the things that he supports and Upchurch supports the things that he supports, for them to be able to come together and make a song together, I think that says more about the American spirit than somebody bashing them on the internet. I really do. I think that shows that two people of two different backgrounds and two different communities and two different cultures and two different everything could come together and make a record together. I think that says a lot more for those two men's character than Heavy Duty Country's character jumping online, bashing Upchurch for it, man. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, he's just mad he can't rap like Upchurch. He's mad he can't rap like him. He can't get the features that he gets. He's mad at Little Boosie because Little Boosie's been so successful doing the same thing. He's upset. So rather than just realizing, hey, that's not for me, finding his own lane and doing what he needs to do, he would rather jump on the video or whatever he does and badmouth these people. You cannot judge somebody based on one thing in their life, man. Generalizing people is not American. It is not, okay? It is not. And that comes from me, American Dilly, baby. That's just what it is. This guy might understand if he took a step out of the country, man. But I've been out of the country. I've been to other countries all over the world. I've lived in other countries all over the world, okay? And I've met a lot of different people, man. And there's some beautiful out there, and there's some not beautiful out there. All of that mixed in together makes me believe that America is the place I want to raise my kids. That's just how it is. That is just how it is. But what I don't like in America is you got these guys who feel that, you know, if you're not some crazy tactical gear wearing crazy man, then you're not American. That's just not true, man. That's not true. And you can go to the Army surplus store and buy all the gear you want, dude, but you are never going to compete with the dudes who put the uniform on every day and go out there and defend this country. You may think you're defending this country, but you're not. You're not, dude. Look, you can talk about the politics, you can talk about all that. At the end of the day, you're not defending anything because your opinion is just like an asshole and everybody's got them. Everybody's got them. And you're not going to march up to no... You're not going to any of these people that you're talking bad about and you're going to do anything to them. So why run your mouth? Ultimately, at the end of the day, you're not helping the problem. You're breeding the problem. So for you to say that Upchurch is what's wrong with America, it's you, dude. It's you. You're going to say that this man's crying because he wants a little private time. He wants some time off. He wants to be able to go enjoy the success that he has created. You say that he's not entitled to that. He's not entitled to that because he needs to stay and take the abuse and he doesn't get a break. He doesn't get a vacation. Are you kidding me? Look at all these A-list celebrities out there, man, that decide when they want a vacation and they disappear. They're off the grid. Boom, gone. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with Upchurch wanting to do a little bit of that? Creek Squad, I know y'all hearing me out there, man. Look, I know I jumped on the podcast, man, and I wanted to talk my trash, but obviously my trash isn't, like I said, I'm not gonna get on here and belittle somebody and act like I know them because I don't. But what I don't appreciate is I got kids, man. I got kids, okay? I got a family. I got people too. And you're not gonna label me a pedophile just because somebody did a song with somebody else and I enjoy both guys' music. That's just what it is. I don't read into the music, the artist that much. I don't dig into their lives. If I like the song, I play it. If I don't like the song, I don't play it. I move on, man. And that's how I think everybody needs to be, man. It'll be a lot better of an America when we realize we can do that, you know, ultimately at the end of the day. That's just what it is, man. That's what it is. It was a sad day for Creek Squad to know that the person that we enjoyed watching, the person that we've shared so much with over the years is gone. It's gone for now. Ultimately, what it boils down to at the end of the day is Upchurch's two biggest fans now are disappointed, man. They're disappointed. Gobble has lost his biggest piece of content And God knows what he's going to do now, because the mayor videos weren't really working for him. So he's lost his biggest piece of content, his biggest influence, his biggest everything. And he's sad, man. He's sad. That's why he's jumping on there and trying to get one last hoorah. One last hoorah, man, just to make it sound like he did something with his life. And Heavy Duty Country, well, he's a little upset too, because he knows that Upchurch can take a step back, man. He can take a step back, be financially stable, and when he comes back, the fans are going to embrace him with open arms. And somebody like him can't do that. He can't do that. He's got to keep making these propaganda videos and this stuff where he's just feeding off of the hate bones in America. Because truthfully, look, man, I used to be like him, bro. I used to be like him. I used to get so involved with all the stuff, and I used to let it get me so bent out of shape and so hateful, man. And then I realized, you know what? If I don't listen to it, then it doesn't have an effect over my life. And it makes my life for my family and everybody else a lot more happier, man. And that's just what it is, man. So I think being American is finding your peace, man. Finding your peace, and I'm happy Upchurch could find that. Feel sorry for these other guys. I really do. At the end of the day, man, hopefully they can find their peace too. If y'all enjoyed this episode, man, I urge y'all to jump down to the description section. Check out our apparel store, man. As I said, the apparel store. If you're watching on YouTube, you see behind me, man, we got all this merchandise, and I'm putting it together for y'all. I package it with my bare hands, and I send it out to you, man, because look, I'm hardworking, y'all are hardworking, and for supporting me, I want to help support y'all. So that's why it is, man. I keep the t-shirt prices low, and I keep everything good, man, because I just want to get it to y'all, because I appreciate the support. I really do. I'm putting together a giveaway, man. I really am. I'm trying to figure out what exactly you guys would want. So if you could leave me a comment down bottom and just let me know, what do you think I should give away, man? I was thinking challenge coins. I was thinking all sorts of different stuff, maybe some t-shirts. Y'all leave me a comment, man. Let me know what you think I should give away. That's what it is. And once you do, I will. Look, man, I will be embarking on another adventure due to my career, man. I'll be embarking on another adventure soon. But for now, I'm still here with y'all. This was American Dilly. I am American Dilly, and I'm signing off. Thank y'all for listening to us. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for everything. Tell your friends, man. Tell your friends. Hit that bell. Get them notifications. Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. Look, man, we'll be back, man. We're enjoying this, and I'm enjoying doing it with y'all. That's just what it is, man. Peace out. Stay safe. Until next time, love your friends, love your family, love your neighbors. Most of all, love yourself. If you can't love yourself, how do you radiate the love out there? And I guess this goes back to what we've been talking about this whole video, man. If you don't love yourself first, how can you radiate that good energy out there to bring the best out of the people that you love around you? That's what it boils down to, man. So as I said, man, love everybody around you. Stay safe, America, and stay safe worldwide, man. We got a lot of fans from around the world now. I was looking at the tracker, man, and I just want to give a big shout out, man. I give a big shout out to Brazil, give a big shout out to Indonesia, give a big shout out to the Philippines. Oh man, all these people, man, showing me love, showing me the good comments and things like that. I just appreciate y'all. Anyway, man, I'm talking it to death now, so I'm signing off. Until next time, friends. This was American Dilly. Peace out.
It's America.